Hi everyone, it's Kim. Been a while. I made a bunch of soaps. I made 5 batches of soaps last night, and I'm also testing out my camera rig here to see how I like this perspective. Maybe this wouldn't be the best way for cutting soap, but we'll see. I made 4 of the All Souls trilogy inspired soaps last night. And then I also made a restock of my red poppy because I had a request for some. So I'm not going to cut that one because I've done it a million times, but it's been a while since I made these. And also the styles are a little bit different. This one is inspired by the character Miriam in the book. She's a vampire. She's like petite and feminine. And so I had made it green and mossy green and pink the last time. But this time I made it pink on pink and white because I already have a soap that color, so I didn't want to have like 2 soaps going at the same time with that color scheme. So let's see how this goes. So that is Miriam. Let me turn it sideways. Okay, let me figure out where I'm at here. I guess this is it. It's kind of hard, I'm standing on my tippy toes. Okay, so that's Miriam. Let me do a few more cuts. I just did a drop swirl. I've never done a soap with these colors, so it's kind of pretty. Looks feminine. And it doesn't look too, the pinks turned out pretty good. Because sometimes when I do pinks, I always kind of kid that they remind me of like road rash because they look like a weird flesh color. And this one turned out pretty. I was trying to copy or match the color of the pink salt, the Himalayan pink salt. See the Himalayan pink salt on the top? And then that's Herbes de Provence. Okay, I'm gonna stop cutting her so I don't make too long of a video. I just wanna be able to upload from my phone. And I don't know about the memory, what memory I have left on my phone. All the little messy stuff here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut de Clermont, which is the main guy, the main vampire in the story, the love interest of the main character. Last time I made it white, celadon green, and black with a silver top. But this time, after I listened to the books about 10 million times, I haven't listened to them in a couple of years, I realized that I should have done it in red, black, and white, or red, black, and cream with gold instead of those other colors. So that's what I did this time. So I'm really excited to see how this one's going to look on the inside. Fingers crossed. Ooh, it looks good. I love it. So I did just a drop swirl. I mean, I just like kind of just did, and then I did an in the pot here. So I just kind of layered them. And then I did an end the pot swirl for this last little bit, and then the top, I just kind of scraped out the rest of what was in here and put it up there. I love that. And the red is the one from TKB, the liquid one, and glycerin. See, I just sprinkled some gold, 24 karat gold mica on the top, just kind of used the spoon and just kind of drop that on there. Yeah, I love the way these turned out. I'll have to do that again. There's so many cool kind of swirling techniques and everything. I was watching some videos of everybody's on YouTube, and it's like I'm so behind the times. I just am always used to just doing my, I've never been a swirl person. I've always been like, you know, the piping kind of person. So when I do swirls, it's usually just a drop swirl. I just like to let it go wherever it wants to, or a hanger swirl. But I'm digging this. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, and then the next one is his love interest, and that would be Diana, but he calls her Maleon, which means, better move that back, my lioness, because she always has to fight against things. She's a witch. I'm going to turn it this way so I don't drag the flowers through. This is sort of the way I've always done hers. I've got some rivers, that's for sure. This scent kind of heats up too, but it's gonna get darker. This will be whiter, and then this will all turn out to a beige color because of the scent, with the fragrance oil. And it has chamomile on the top, chamomile flowers, because that's something she's supposed to smell like. And her eyes are sparkling blue, so I just put some sparkly color. I forgot what that one's called. It's like a mica, but it's super sparkly from Nurturer. And I mixed it with some blue from them. Okay, so then let me go on to Gala Glass. Gala Glass is like a Viking, Scottish Gael. He's also a vampire too. And he's my favorite character in the books. Well, pretty much throughout the first couple of books. Ooh, that turned out awesome. I love that. And then the top is just got, what is that? It's just coarse sea salt. Because he is supposed to smell like sea salt and mint. And so he's a minty ocean scent. I have sea kelp in there. So you definitely have a kelpy scent to it. And then the beige in here is dead mud sea grains, or dead sea grains. And it's just like it almost seems like sand. I have to be real careful about how much I use so it's not too sandpapery. But it's got a lot of minerals and stuff in it. I thought it was apropos since he is supposed to smell like the ocean. So anyway, this is Gala Glass. These are my All Souls inspired scents. I haven't made them in a while. There's like 13 of them. I only have 4 of my tall skinny molds, so I really need to get more, or I need to make some more this week so I can make some more of the scents. I mean, of the characters, because there's a lot more. But anyway, oops, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye.